football. Football is the most popular game in the world. The World Cup final of 2002 was watched by 1.1 billion people. That's more than 1 in 10 of the world's population. It was broadcast in 213 countries and was the biggest event ever in the history of TV. Different versions of football have sprung up in so many corners of the globe that no one can actually say for certain where it all began. Inuit myths say the spirits of their dead play an eternal game of football on ice, using a walrus head as a ball. And the Mayans played an ancient version called Pocathoc, in which the losing team were killed. One of the most famous forerunners of football is the Chinese game Tsu Chu, which dates back as far as 5000 BC. Around 50 AD, Japanese players of a soccer-style game called Kemari competed against the Chinese Tsu Chu team in the first official football international, though nobody knows who won. In medieval Europe, football was played by hundreds of people at a time, using goals that could be miles apart. The game was so violent that it was banned by a succession of English and French kings in the 14th and 15th century. Modern football was established in 1848, when representatives from 5 elite English schools agreed on the Cambridge rules. To make the game less violent and easier to control, they insisted that the ball should stay within marked areas of the pitch to be in play, and they introduced the idea of penalising fouls. Soon the English version of the game had spread around the world. Brazilians, for example, went football crazy after Sao Paulo native Charles Miller learnt to play soccer at his British school and brought it back home in 1894. 10 years later, the International Football Association, FIFA, was formed with 7 founding member countries. The first FIFA World Cup took place in 1930 and was won by Uruguay. 30 years later, UEFA, the European Football Authority, hosted the first Euro Championship, and the Soviet Union lifted the trophy. 3 times champions Germany hold the record for Euro victories, but Brazil is the most successful World Cup nation, having won it an amazing 5 times. In the last decade, the football industry has become a global money spinner, with cash pouring in from television rights and sponsorship. And big-name stars like Zinedine Zidane and David Beckham have played their way into the $20 million a year league, with lucrative commercial deals and ever-expanding pay packets.